tell me, what does this wine sound like, and what does this tequila sound
Okay,
like?
so if I was gonna make a beat,
Okay, yeah, here we go.
with the wine bottle, because
Yes.
it's pink, I would
Yes.
go with something like R&B. You know,
Ooh,
like just
so
kick it with
like a weekend style.
yeah,
Okay.
and if, what is yeah? So
This
this
is
one
like
looks
straight-
little.
This is tequila that has like the worm in it.
I
You
would-
know what I mean?
That's Detroit. I would put
Detroit.
fucking Waka Flocka. That's the Waka Flocka
That's
one
the
right
Waka
there.
Flocka one. Okay. Then what about? How's it going, Matt?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. My name's Cam. I'll be your bartender today. What can I get you?
Can I get a cider?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get that for you. All right. Do you want a water with that too? It's a little hot outside.
Yeah, water would be
Cool.
fine.
There you go.
Thank
Just
you.
bottle
My name's Armaan.
Good to meet you, Armaan. Cool name. Now, Armaan is Hispanic, right?
No, actually, I'm Indian.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So I'm a Northern Indian. I'm a Sikh.
Sikh.
Yeah, so-
like religiously or culturally?
Religiously. Yeah.
Nice, awesome. You're Indian. Is Sikh popular in India or is
Yes,
it
so it's Northern Indian.
Northern Indian?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them. So you know how here in America the prime language is English.
Yes.
Over there in India it's Hindi.
Hindi. Okay.
But around the whole there's like a bunch of states that has different languages. So I speak Punjabi.
Are you
at
from
home.
India?
I'm not from India.
Okay.
My parents are.
Oh,
I went to
sick.
school there like for 2 years.
For 2 years?
Yeah, for 2 years.
What was it like to be there in India?
Man, it's different.
It's
It was
different.
Different.
From what I understand from a geopolitical sense, because of the caste system, because of rampant
Yeah.
poverty, and because of unaccess to clean water, it's kind of a tough place to live.
Yeah. I always every time I go I always appreciate where I'm at.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I look out and I'm like, dude, I'm just appreciate where I'm at right now because there's people out there in India just it's pretty bad out there. Poverty
Yeah.
is pretty bad.
Especially with COVID running rampant, that hurt them pretty bad.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, India is. Every time I go, I stay appreciative because like there's so much stuff that's not there.
Absolutely. Give
That's-
me
that
examples
we
of
got
that
it.
isn't there.
You know, like lights. You know, sometimes light. There's like in some villages lights go off, like electricity goes off, and like for example, like 6 o'clock in the evening, just electricity will go out.
Power failure. Just
Like
standard.
for half an hour.
Dang, rolling blackouts.
Dude, that's some like other shit.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever done that.
And then like some places like my village don't have that strong Wi-Fi. So if you want strong Wi-Fi, you got to get up at 7 in the morning and get that juice up for like 2 hours, and that's it. No
Really?
more. Yeah, it's
Oh, man.
it's not that bad, but in some villages it's
In some villages,
yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
disconnected. That's interesting. It's the things that we take for granted. Because I
Yeah.
can go anywhere in Albuquerque and hop on a
There you
Wi-Fi
go.
somewhere.
Yeah,
You know,
over
I-
there
5G.
when we were trying to get places, like the maps and everything, it was pretty crazy. People
Sketchy.
just go by the year, like, oh, I recognize this, so I take a turn from here.
So it's very much like, all right, you want to take a right after the big barn.
barn.
and then- yeah.
Oh, you see that?
That's some Montana stuff up
yeah,
there.
okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, a lot of farming actually. You say
So-
Montana.
So it's really rural in that part of India.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some big cities like the capital, New Delhi. That's
Yeah.
like one of the biggest cities. I can't say one of the biggest cities over there, but it's a pretty dope city over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Bombay. Yeah.
And then, what's the biggest city in all of India? Because India is heavily populated.
Yeah, dude, that-
So it's interesting to know that there is agricultural
If I had
parts
to
of it.
guess, there's a state up there called Uttam Pradesh, UP. And I mean, from the map looks of it, it's pretty big. But that's my guess. I feel like that's what it is.
Okay.
It's called UP.
So how many languages are spoken in India?
I would say more than 20.
More than
Because
20.
Punjabi, then if you go south, there's Gujarati. You go a little bit of east, and you'll get Malayalam. There's a bunch of them.
Dang.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of, because those are probably indigenous languages, right?
Yeah.
So is there a lot of like similarities or some of them like night and day different?
So it's like UK English and
American
English here.
English,
It's
yeah.
like it's harsher here. We
Yeah.
agree a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And over there, it's quite all right.
It's very
little-
appropriate
Yeah,
in that
that's
sense.
what it
We're
is.
very slangy here.
So the Hindi over there, it's like a little softer. It's like very sweet. And what
Yeah.
I speak is a little harsher. Same thing, but just
a little harsher.
Like there's some words that we bend, you know.
It's kind of like the difference between a southwestern accent and like a New Yorker accent.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what it
because they're
is.
far harsher up there
Yeah.
than we are here in this one. That's funny. So being in India, did your parents grew up there, correct?
Yeah, grew up.
Why did they come over to America?
America, because I mean, my dad was in the army, you know, over there. He was in the Indian army, and you know, he looked around. He said, "Man, I need to do something, man. I don't want to be here, you know."
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it is, and I mean, that's the same thing for me here. I look around and sometimes I'm like, bro, I need to get out of Albuquerque.
Like Albuquerque?
But thing is, at the same time, I'm like, I don't hate it. You know,
It's
I always
hard to
have
hate
love for it.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And my dad was like, time to go. So, you know, he moved out here and, you know.
That's fair.
Nah, yeah.
That's fair. Have you ever moved out of Albuquerque?
No. Well,
Fair.
my dad has a saying, one time you enter Albuquerque, I don't think you can go back.
They call it the land of entrapment.
Yes,
You know what
bro.
I mean? Because I've moved to Montana. I've moved to Dallas. I've moved to Wyoming. I've moved places, and I always come back.
There you go.
It's just
That's what I mean. My dad
thing.
never left it. Once he came here, he was like, I'm never leaving.
it's a nice area.
Yeah.
Now, because you're Indian, do you find yourself the subject of any persecution in America? I feel like in Albuquerque probably a little less, right? Because you
Yeah.
look more on the brown side, so you probably fit in with Mexican culture.
I mean, yeah, people always assume I'm a Mexican.
Yeah.
Or
I did. I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was
See,
Hispanic,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I'm
there you
part
go.
of that. Yeah.
I always agree with them. I'm like, yeah, for sure, man.
Sure, man.
Because my favorite food is Mexican food.
Yeah.
It's like I eat Indian food like every day, but I choose Mexican food all day. So, but yeah, I mean, growing up, it was in the school. It was not bad, but
Yeah.
thing is, it would have been worse if I was, because my brother is a little darker than me. We don't look
Yeah.
alike. He's the Indian, you know. He'll see
he
him, and
looks
he'll be
Indian.
like, "Yeah, he's Indian."
got him.
He's so, yeah, it wasn't bad, but
Okay.
there was some moments, you know.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. It is America. And I think
Yeah.
Mexico as a whole is a relatively safer
Yeah.
environment. You know what I mean? Because it's you gotta take that or
No, I'm good,
Alright,
bro.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to keep you.
No.
But it's just a safer environment as far as racism goes. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's still present. I think it's just quieter.
it is quiet in here, you know. It's I love this place because
It's so
I've
awesome.
never had like a problem. I've
Yeah.
never like had a major problem with
Exactly.
anybody.
And
Yeah.
that's why I don't like me and you. We live in Albuquerque. We can shit on Albuquerque.
Yeah.
There's issues.
Yeah,
there's issues.
There's a lot of issues.
I think
Yesterday,
another-
actually,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What about yesterday?
So I was actually, this is crazy. I was actually at a place, like a pizza place,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say a name, but
Okay.
but we were there as a family. It was my niece's birthday. I guess like the customer didn't have enough change. I guess he was like, you know, he threw a cup at that dude. And, you know, it got crazy. They went outside and things almost escalated.
Wait a second. So, homeboy's buying pizza.
Yeah,
Doesn't have like enough change, and the lady's like, no.
Yeah, he flips out. Dude has a baby, wife, and they're right behind him, and he's like, no. And you know what's crazy? It wasn't even change. It was tokens to play games.
Oh.
So it was for his kids. So he was like, you
So
didn't give me
freaked out about
enough. I was like, bro. So they went outside. He scuffled, came back inside. They're like, we're all good. And then I just turned around. I'm like, welcome to Albuquerque. Yeah. I was
That's
like,
insane. I don't think I've ever. That's like a bar fight at like a Chuck E. Cheese, man. Like,
that's
holy
exactly
cow.
what it was. I was like, what the heck, man? It's just
So, what are some other crazy stories you have from living in Albuquerque?
crazy stories.
Yeah, crazy stories.
Man, driving here is crazy.
Driving in the Southwest
Yeah,
is crazy,
it's,
frankly. It's just a Southwest thing.
Yeah. I don't have any necessarily crazy stories. I just have good stories.
Some good
Yeah.
stories. I'm all down for good stories.
Good
man.
stories, man. When I first got put on as a producer.
Oh,
here-
you're a producer?
Yeah, I'm a producer.
Tell me about
yes.
that. Yeah. Tell me
Yes.
how you got put on as producer.
So as a producer, I actually started making beats around age 15
Nice.
here. But
High school SoundCloud kid.
yeah,
I like it.
yes, and
Yeah.
it was all right. I didn't really advertise it that much. It was all right.
Yeah.
And then I started rapping first, and then that picked up, and probably at around age of 17, that's where I kind of took it off. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I think I really want to do this producing thing. And do you know a guy named Aze here? Aze, he's a rapper from here. That's who originally put me on.
Yeah. No, I think I do.
So I clicked up with him. He actually one track with him actually kind of exposed me to
So who are some people that you've made, because producing is where you make music for rappers, right?
Yeah.
So who are some people that you've made music for?
So I would Z the author.
Heck
You
yeah.
know, Z the author is
Legend,
one
dude.
of the Ray Lewis, actually one of our first songs.
Ray Lewis.
It's a song he has.
Oh,
Ray
shoot.
Lewis. We
Yeah.
shot the music video at Nacenda at that stadium over there.
At the Trisco Stadium.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
to sneak in, but but it was pretty nice. And then Kali Soul,
Soul, excellent.
Andro, and
Handro.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Big name.
Who's
he signed to? He's signed to.
I don't want to say he's signed to anything.
Not signed to anything.
He's an
I just know
independent artist.
I know he's making waves. Whatever he's doing, he's making waves.
He's a beast,
Yeah.
man. He murders tracks, dude.
He's insane.
Every time for instance, I'll be in the studio with him, I'll just pass on a beat, be like, no, go back, bro. In about 15 minutes, he'll get the hook ready.
He's like,
he'll be ready.
There, I'm ready to go. This is an album.
Exactly, and he'll be like, it'll be good, and he'll just throw the bars and boom, and then the perfection. He wants everything perfect, and the same thing with me. So when you put those two guys together in the room, it happens beautiful music.
So with producing then, because everyone knows a rapper, right? But unless you're like Swizz Beats or DJ Khaled or something like that, no one really knows a producer. So it sometimes feels like producers take the backstage.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose? Do you like that or do you not like that?
It's not like I don't like it. I like it. It's just honest opinion for me, I just like making music.
Okay.
I don't care if I'm in the front, back. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just
so it doesn't matter.
I just love the
Andro
music.
goes on to be the next Lil Wayne. You still made the beats that made him there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because at the end of the day, it's music. It's a song that we both created.
Absolutely.
It's going to the radio. It's going to the Apple Music, and I'm fine with that. And
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you heard your stuff on the radio before?
No, actually, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I'm just kind of blowing up there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think Kali Soul is he's going on, what's it called?
He's going on the American Song Contest.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's repping New Mexico.
He's
right?
repping New Mexico.
So he'll be on the radio, so no doubt.
Yeah. He actually got on the radio last week.
Really?
Yeah, I think a couple of days ago now.
Nice.
Yeah. It was
That's good to hear.
I don't know what song was it particularly, but I think it was a snippet of the song he's gonna perform at the song contest.
Yeah.
So
Someone will be with you in a second, man. Awesome.
but it was American Song Contest, and we're dropping an album right after too.
Nice.
So,
Because you dropped an album then. Do you have any other music that you've produced so far?
yeah, so I have my own album.
Nice.
Actually, I dropped it back in October.
Excellent.
Called damn, I forgot the name.
You can look it up if you need.
Toxic Tapes.
Okay, Toxic
Yeah,
Tapes.
because I had
yeah.
a bunch of names for it, and then sometimes I'll be confusing the other names because I had so many in rough draft.
Yeah.
But I dropped this thing called Toxic Tapes. It was something, Astro, the company.
Yeah.
So I kind of got inspired from that company. We actually sat down. And I was like, I want to make a tape. But I know you do the fabric, but let me do the sounds. What would this company sound like?
What would this shirt sound like?
Yeah, literally, that's
Holy
exactly
shit,
what I
that's
said, bro. I was
cool.
like, what if this shit spoke to me,
Okay.
And I was like, and plus Toxic Times is his little clothing line.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. And I was like, I want to take that and put Toxic Tapes.
Toxic
Because,
Tapes.
I was like, this has to be, and it was around the same time that clothing line dropped.
Yeah.
So it was perfect,
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. So because you're obviously very creative, because what you can do is you can take a physical thing, and you can say, what does that thing sound like?
Yeah, it's a big thing
cool.
with movies too.
So wait, what do you mean by movies?
Movies, I love movies. Sometimes I'll put on a movie and make beats while I'm just
Listen to the movie.
you know what I mean. One time I was watching Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And that movie has so much color and so
Beautiful.
so much synthesizers. So I made a beat if it would sound like the 70s Daft Punk. You know, because that's what the whole Thor Ragnarok is. Dum, dum,
Yeah,
dum, dum, dum,
that
dum.
sounds like the music that would be in that. Do you ever see the movie The Driver? It's got who is it? Shoot, I don't even know who it is. It's not Baby Driver. It's
Okay, so
Driver.
I've seen
it's
Baby Driver. Yeah.
Super good. I forgot the dude's name, but it's very very colorful, and its soundtrack is very much
Yeah, it's like dum, 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 dum,
yeah, like
yeah,
70s Daft Punk,
exactly.
but a little more like electro in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was take inspiration from different things always.
That's cool.
Like movies, music, anything. It could be like a bottle of champagne or something. I don't know.
So then you gotta tell me, what does this wine sound like, and what does this tequila sound
Okay,
like?
so if I was gonna make a beat
Okay, yeah, here we go.
with the wine bottle, because
Yes.
it's pink, I would
Yes.
go with something like R&B. You know,
Ooh,
like just
so
kick it with
like a Weekend style.
yeah.
Okay.
And if, what is yeah? So
This is
one
like
looks
straight-
little.
This is tequila that has like the worm in it.
I
You
would-
know what I mean?
That's Detroit. I would put
Detroit.
fucking Waka Flocka. That's the Waka Flocka
That's
one
the
right there.
Okay. Then what about straight? What's this? This is Jim Beam bourbon.
Jane Bean bourbon.
Yeah,
See, I would
bourbon.
go. You know, I would go guitar on that. Guitar like some
Would you go to
mellow
Western or what?
Western. Yeah,
Western?
I'm
Shit.
actually like really testing out sounds like that.
Sounds like that.
Western and mixing them with different stuff.
I mean, like
Hip-hop.
it's not even like crazy today because look at someone like Lil Nas X, right? He made his whole career off of that one Old Town Road.
Yeah.
And now you have like not Benny Blanco, Blanco Brown doing gonna do the two-step.
Yeah, that's
cowboy boogie.
yeah.
See?
That's what, see that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that because, dude, that's like
That's cool.
Takes a lot of guts
Yeah.
to put something
It's
together.
guts and it's new.
Yeah.
It's crossing two things together that are normally at odds with each other.
Exactly.
Because if you think about
Now,
the fan
that's
base of
one
country
other thing. Yeah.
and the fan base of rap,
It's completely opposite. It's
completely opposite.
but thing is, it's music. That's why
It
I'm not
is.
mad at it.
Exactly.
It's just music.
And I'm actually a huge country fan, but I think I come at it from a respect of like, I don't know, a respect of craft. You know what I mean? Like I like Johnny Cash, right? Like super like twangy, folksy kind of country. I'm more for the craft of it than the mainstream like stuff that they put out nowadays. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'm more of a rap fan though, for sure.
Okay. See, I-
more rap.
I don't listen to country, but I've always been put on country. Like I've never like ignored it.
Yeah.
Like John Stapleton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, this is crazy. Z the author. I was on like a beat blog one time. You know, I couldn't make any beats. I was just tired or something, and he told me listen to country.
Yeah.
He's like, just change it up. Don't even listen to rap. And he showed me Chris Stapleton and that Tennessee Whiskey song. And then he was like, bro, just listen to it.
Yeah.
And I swear you're going to find some inspiration. And yeah, I mean, like 3-4 weeks later, I made some crazy beats right after. Because
That's
it's like,
amazing.
because it's that change of sound in your ear.
Yeah,
you know,
it gets you out of your rut. You know what I mean? So I wonder, because do you ever work with Jeff Dahmers?
Yes.
Yeah, huge
Dude,
guy.
crazy.
Love this guy.
One of the
right?
best.
So good. Hey man, we'll be right with you. Go ahead and grab a seat over here. Thank you. Yeah, no, so good, right? He writes music for K-pop.
Yeah.
How do you, and so you are experiencing this now because you're going into country, right? How do you go from one vein of music creatively and get into that different mindset? Because it writes differently, it sounds differently, and it's a different creative process.
Yeah, I mean it's a whole different rhythm too, because to put yourself in that mindset, it's like it takes like I'm gonna do another genre.
Yeah.
So that takes a lot of not guts, but just takes a lot of creative, because you're doing something way different. Because you're gonna show the world that you did hip hop,
Yeah.
and then you switch over to K-pop. But the thing is, he's writing it, and slowly he's gonna do something crazy. I already know it.
He's already doing crazy stuff, let alone what he's gonna come up with in the next genre. I'm just waiting for him. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for him to turn into like the next like biggest thing in Korea.
Dude,
you know
he
what I mean?
is. He can. His writing style is one of the craziest.
Oh, yeah.
He writes crazy. Sometimes he doesn't even write. That's the crazy part. He'll just go in the booth and just
Go for
let
it.
it off. Yeah.
And that's really impressive because if you notice the way music is turning in nowadays, if you look at rappers back in the day, right? If you look at the Lord himself, man, the myth, legend, MF Doom, right?
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. I have an MF Doom tattoo. This guy is the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
The way he crafted his rhymes is like studied by like musical scholars, right?
Dude.
And I feel like as we've gone more into the next era of hip hop, we're slowly losing the rhyming aspect. However, gaining more in the producing aspect, because that's what's drawing people now. They want the producing more than they want the actual skillful rhymes. So to see someone like Jeff Radames or even Hondro, right, coming out with some killer rhyming is super cool.
It's crazy. It's out of New Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's something to be proud of. I love that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And it's all local. I always try to tell people, whenever I put on people like, yo, this is Hondro, this is this. I'm like, get on these artists before they blow up.
Yeah.
Because they're local.
They're already recording in LA right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're already recording in LA. And they're going to blow up real soon.
Yeah, they are. Definitely.
Yeah,
I have full faith in them. Yeah.
So do you have any... How do I phrase this question? What are some of the negative experiences that you've had within the music industry? Because I feel like it's very glamorous, but there's got to be some like tough shit to go through.
Yeah, I mean, patience, bro.
Patience.
Like, some people will make some people make a song and think they'll blow up by the next day.
Yeah.
And it's like a little mindset people have to get out.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I'll get in that. You know, I'll be like, yo, this is the one. I'm getting on, bro. I'm getting on.
DJ Khaled, here I come.
Yeah, but then you just be like, you got to make quality stuff that's going to last forever. You know, that's the thing. But I can't say negative things about the music industry because I'm not necessarily in the industry, but I could tell you this. But negative thing about it.
Because I know there was a record label within New Mexico who was very prominent. Big names were working under them. Even my buddy, I don't know if you know him, Kieran Freeman, he goes by Kid Plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Kid Plastic. I know Z was under them at one point, I think. Lad Fury was over there, right? And they got canceled over the pandemic because the man was doing inappropriate. The person who ran this company.
Was it a record label?
It was essentially a record label.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I was trying to remember the name. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they got blasted on Instagram and everything like that. Oh. And I haven't really seen anything out of them yet. They were the ones that ran the Juneteenth celebration in 2020. I still have some of their merch. They were really cool.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're one of the. I think they were one of the best, just because my first beat battle was on their platform. Yeah. And it was crazy how we met too. And they have a platform. That's the thing. Yeah. So I feel bad because young guys in the game, people like you, like Kid Plastic, like back then Z the Author, other people like that. Even Cowboy Killer was in here and was before he moved over to I think he's in Tennessee now or something like that. Yeah, I think I've been seeing his snap, man.
Dude, wild
with the horses, man. My boy, man.
Cowboy Killer living the dream.
Dropped a cool album too, man.
Yeah, dude. Cowboy Killer's album is insane.
I heard that album 2 months before. Mm-hmm. He was literally just playing it for me, and I was blown away.
My summer anthem is At Large.
Oh, dude.
At Large, I just roll down my windows and I'm like...
Yeah, dude, that thing is crazy. Yeah.
It is
that album
so
is
good.
Just well thought of. And it's crazy because he has so much movie inspirations too. Mm-hmm. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
And to him to put it in an album is one of the craziest things because it's literally a movie. If you listen to the album top to bottom,
he even got skits in it, the old school Marshall Mathers ones. Yeah,
dude, that's what you call an album.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
That is a journey.
That's an album.
That is a journey, dude. His whole album's great. I really hope he comes back because I actually met him and I know him and we follow each other on Instagram and everything like that. And he's the coolest cat ever.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome. So funny. He's funny.
He's so good. A lot of guys are moving out there because I know Kid Plastic moved out to Nashville along with Doug and his band. You remember Doug?
Doug.
He's like a trumpeter.
Oh yeah. He was like, crazy story.
He moved out to Nashville too. You have a crazy story about him?
Well, because I was at a session with Cowboy, and this is the first time I actually ran into Doug, and he was outside of his studio just blowing the trumpet. He's like, I'm here. And then he comes in and he just plays it. And we actually did talk about collabing,
Yeah.
But it's always in the talks, but it'll happen. I know it'll happen.
It'll happen eventually. And the fact that they move away kind of sucks because, again, it felt good to love local legends like that.
Yeah.
Downside is because they're so good, they're going to move on to bigger, better things besides Albuquerque. Because Albuquerque is just small.
It is, but
being in Nashville is a big opportunity.
We got a big heart, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No. I'm proud of Albuquerque. I love what we do, but we are small. We are small.
Yeah. It's hopefully something goes on. Something for New Mexico crazy.
And that's what I was talking about. I felt bad because younger people in the industry who were using a platform like, when it got kind of like canceled, where were their platforms going? You know, some of them stayed and got canceled with it. Some of them moved and did their own thing, but they lost a good portion of that platform of being able to be out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
you ever gonna make your own record label?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
Heck
definitely. Yeah. I actually have a name for it too, but
Can I
yeah,
hear
one
it?
day. Yeah,
What's the name?
Atlas Records.
Atlas
Yeah,
Records.
you know, just
Holy
simple.
crap, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one day, yeah, I just got to
day.
plan it out. I don't like doing stuff right now necessarily
fair.
because I'm in my stage of just working with different people and just trying to connect with different people.
Networking.
Yeah, networking and later on, you know, I have a lot of plans. You know.
And you already got put on some guys that are currently recording in LA. Have you ever been recording in LA?
Yeah, we actually went out to LA. It's been a year, actually. March, I went last year. Yeah,
To go record.
record a album called "Do or Die," Hondro's album.
Yeah,
we were.
that album's really good.
Dude, thank you, I appreciate it. It was actually 7 songs, 7 days.
Yeah.
Recorded. You know, first day we lock in and. It's crazy. The studio name was called In the Mix Studios.
Yeah.
And people like Bryson Tiller's been there, Ari Lennox, and
So it's like a cred.
yeah,
It's got
dude,
some cred
it's
behind it.
I've heard this is crazy. I don't tell this to a lot of people, but I'm going to now.
Okay, cool. It's the booze talking.
It's it's I've heard like unreleased Ari Lennox, Bryson Tiller while I was there, and I was just so blown away because I was hearing it. And I'm not saying that just
It's like
because I heard it
pre-radio.
or something. It's just like it was a feeling you had to just. It was crazy.
I bet you it just feels like you're there. Like it
Yeah.
feels like I made it.
It was
You know
crazy.
What I mean?
Yeah, he was the engineer. Actually, was like, "You guys want to hear some stuff?" I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
And he just played it, and I was like, "Dude, this is crazy. This is raw vocals from like Bryson Tiller."
Does he sound
It's
good, Raw?
crazy, man. It was
Heck yeah.
way better.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of my favorite groups in the game, and I think they broke up actually, but I don't know the full drama behind them. But I really like their. Oh shit! All of a sudden, I forgot their name. They're like the modern day boy band, basically. Brockhampton.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Brockhampton's kind of my jam right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're my favorite.
Yeah. Brockhampton's pretty. They're pretty good, bro. And I almost had a placement with them back last year. Almost did, but
Really?
yeah, it was all in the text. That's what I like to
Yeah.
call it. It was just in the text. You know, I just got notified. Some of my homies were actually it's the studio he was recording in, and he said like, send some beats. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
And so, I mean, I don't think it ever happened, but shit, I was just excited.
your beats are out there now. though.
Yeah. See, I like to think that they heard it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if they heard
yeah.
it, that means they know of you now.
Yeah.
Now they know of you.
Low-key,
Something comes down the line, forget it, man. Dang, it feels like I'm sitting across the bar, and I'm really happy you came to my bar today because it feels like I'm sitting across the bar from a dude who is not only already made it, but is about to like blow up. I need to listen to your album. Your album's called.
Toxic Tapes.
Actually, I think I've already listened to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've already listened to it. No. Your album is amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate
so,
it.
slowly building up. That's really cool though, because we're gonna have another hometown hero to eventually, see out there
Yes,
in LA or
uh-huh.
see on TV on NBC
Yes.
or like our NM United guys, right? We have a lot of cool stuff happening in the city right now. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna take us to the next level.
I try and collaborate with everybody, even United actually.
Yeah?
Actually, shout out to Idea, one of the greatest videographers.
Yeah.
He actually was shooting their promo videos, and he actually asked me, he was like, "You want to put some beats, put your beats behind the video?"
Yo.
And I was like, "Dude, I'm down." And so, I live for those kind of opportunities,
So there's already promos out that have your
Yeah,
beats.
yeah, it's on Instagram, yeah.
I must have heard it already because
Yeah.
I'm a stan. I talk to almost every guest in here about NM United. I should probably shut up about NM United, but I'm a big stan.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't watch soccer like that, but
Sure.
shit, man,
I
that's
don't even
from
know
my
the
home
rules of
city, so
soccer.
I would take it.
I don't even know the rules of soccer. I
Yeah,
love it. I go to the games.
damn, I
and
think we're on the
everything.
same boat then.
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy cool. So what is your best experience, like your best memory, like your favorite moment of all time so far in the industry? That is music, that is hip hop, that is being a producer.
Best memory. There's a song on that tape I was talking about, Toxic Tape, the last one. I forgot the name of it. I really want to look at it because I don't want to butcher it. But that song has a crazy, just a story behind it. The song called Last Dollar by Rakim.
Okay.
Rakim Al Noor. And I just love this story just because it happened so naturally, the way we made the song.
Yeah.
I flew out to LA and we went to his studio and we made the beat on spot. He recorded it on spot and, everything was good.
Good to go.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy. I just like the best memory, I gotta say, is being in the studios. Just playing around with like different sounds and, picking other artists' brains. Because I'm not the type to give the beat and just dip.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, you gotta be part of that process.
I have to pick someone's brain. Be like, I don't like this, maybe. I try and like engage with the artist every time. Because there's a difference. I mean, yeah, there's a difference, yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so great. They say when you're in LA, you run across celebrities in the street. Did that ever happen to you? Did you ever meet anybody famous and cool?
Oh, man. I really wanted to, but it didn't happen to me. I was like, dude, hopefully I run into like fucking Travis Scott or something. But no, actually, no. Yeah.
Okay.
But my plan was I was about to give them like a USB or something. Like, yo, listen to this.
Here's my beats.
Yeah, exactly. Pull a J. Cole or something.
That's awesome. So you're definitely a producer. Is that your main line of work? Do you do something else? Are you into other hobbies? I'm just interested to get to know you.
Producing and one day I want to do movie directing.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really want to do.
Yes. Business.
One day, not yet. Just like still doing the music, but that's definitely one thing that I really want to do. Direct a movie.
You can multimedia. You can start off by directing music videos or directing shorts about the album.
That's one other thing that I'm trying to do. I'm actually thinking about directing a upcoming music video. I don't want to say the name yet.
Absolutely.
But it might come out soon. I really want to direct this video.
Ooh. I'm a great stand-in. Now, I'm not good at acting, but I can stand in the back, so if you ever need anybody...
Hey, I got you.
I got you.
I have your Instagram, so let's go.
That works out great. No, yeah, that's awesome. I think that it's all about creative outlet, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not doing one thing, you got to be doing something creative. Otherwise, you just get bored.
Yeah, that's the thing. I take a lot of breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, as we talk, I haven't made a beat. Probably it's been a good 2 weeks. A week.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Okay.
just because I don't like to force stuff either.
That's fair.
Like I'm out of that bag where I was like just making beats on the laptop for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I'm not making anything.
Yeah.
But now it's like if I'm not feeling it, I'm not walking towards the computer. I'm not looking at it.
You got to be feeling it. You got to be like...
I have to be like, damn, I really want to make a beat today.
I got to be like, okay, I want the wine beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like that's a really cool creative idea, though, is just to like, all right, I'm going to look up find four things. I'm going to make a song about you. What do you sound like? What do you sound like?
Yeah, movie scoring. One other thing I want to do. Score like music for the movies.
Are you able to write music in the terms of like piano? And
oh no, I wish I did that.
Okay.
I was in music class, but I didn't pay attention, and that's so surprising, isn't it? I was in music class.
I was like, you're a producer.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention, but I really want to learn. I really do want to learn. But music, like movie scores, I'm talking about like, I'll look at a scene and I want to make a song that's dedicated to that scene. Mm. I did the same thing with the new Batman movie. That scene where he goes inside that bar and just boom, boom, boom. It just goes crazy.
I haven't seen the Batman movie yet. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big Are you a big superhero dude?
Oh, definitely. Marvel over DC any day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Marvel.
Why do you like Marvel so much?
Dude, come on. They
As someone who only watches Spider-Man movies.
Okay. Well, I just like the storyline, the way they have the storyline. I mean, DC's not bad.
No, it's not. It's just Spider-Man's the best, objectively.
Yes, Spider-Man's the best, yeah. But Marvel just has like one of the best storylines, Just has like some stuff that you could just easy on going and get it. It's pretty nice. I just like the storylines of it.
Absolutely. Do you think Marvel would have done as good as it did had it not been picked up by Disney?
No. I feel like because the show things that they're starting, those Disney Plus shows, I think that's a win, bro.
Yeah?
That's a bag, yeah.
I haven't seen any of them, so I don't actually know. What's your favorite one, though?
My favorite one right now, it has to be probably Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah?
That one was pretty, I loved that one.
Yeah?
Just like, it was the first one, and it was just nice. I still rewatch it till this day.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think like the second to last episode. That's one of my favorites.
That's cool.
Where Zemo comes, yeah.
So, with the movies, and this might be hard for you to answer, but with the movies, what is your favorite Marvel movie and why?
Ooh, Marvel movie. That is hard.
And why is it Spider-Man? No, I'm kidding.
See, okay. Well, Spider-Man is one of my favorite. Honestly, he's it's like a childhood superhero all the time.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite movies has to be Iron Man.
Iron Man, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
any
cool.
day,
Like
yeah.
the OG one.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
like the Tony Stark. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those the only ones. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but the first one, like the first, I guess they call it Phase 1.
Oh yeah, Phase 1. Yeah.
Phase 1.
They're
Iron
all
Man.
good. Honestly, I just
Yeah.
love the whole. My favorite Iron Man is the second one.
Yeah?
Yeah. The one
That
with,
one's really cool.
yeah.
Because that's where the other guy comes in.
Yeah, the Russian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his accent. I mimic it every day, bro. Where's my bullet?
I watched in the theater. Last Marvel movie I watched in the theater was Black Widow. Dang, I actually really liked it because it wasn't so much of a superhero movie as it was a drama, and I thought that was way cooler. It was
Okay,
more like
yeah.
a noir
I mean, I
deal.
liked it. It's just, I wish they would have. I don't know.
Are you gonna watch, or have you watched, or is it even out? Morbius.
No, I hated that movie.
Really?
Oh, man. This
Oh,
is one
man.
of those. Oh my! I don't know what happened there.
I'm
even
disappointed 'cause
yeah.
I was actually like, ooh, vampires. I'm kind of interested now.
I mean, I would still give it a try. I mean,
Yeah.
you go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go watch it. But thing is, personally, it was just, I don't know what happened. It was just a whole mess.
Who was the actor in it? It was
Jared Leto.
and hasn't he been bombing like everything lately?
Yeah, dude, Gucci, the House of Gucci's was not that bad. I
Yeah?
liked it. And he plays that, one of the, I don't want to be wrong, Gucci brothers, I think.
Okay.
He played one of them. And yeah, he bombed all his movies. I don't know what the hell happened here, dude. All his lines were so boring, you know?
Yeah.
It's low-key,
So
but-
if you're a music maker and you're a producer, the same thing. Sorry, same thing. And you want to be in directing, are you good at acting?
Acting? It's honestly just if there's a camera. I mean, if you tell me to act, I'll do it.
Yeah?
I don't want to say I'm a good actor, but I mean, I'll do my best.
There you go.
But
That's very
I
modest.
like to work out behind the scenes. I'm just the behind the scenes guy.
That's fair.
I want to direct. I want to write scripts and stuff. And
That's fair. No,
I
that's
don't want to
super
be
fair.
no actor, man.
So, do you have any college behind you for producing, or is it just straight passion? Or do you have any college that's not related to producing?
like,
Like, did you go to CNM, UNM, or anything like that?
no.
Because I feel like you're in an industry where you don't need it. You know what I mean? So I was curious if you did go to something just to get like extra skills or anything like that.
No, it's honestly YouTube.
YouTube, yeah?
was like one of my
School of YouTube?
my
I love it.
school,
Yeah,
school of
yeah.
YouTube. Honestly, I always go on YouTube just learn something different. But I never went to school for it just because it's if you love it, and I mean, if you
passion.
feel like you should.
It's a passion.
I'm not saying the people that go to school.
No,
for
absolutely.
go for it, dude. Yeah.
I have I draw at a tattoo studio sometimes, and one of the tattoo artists has a bachelor's in fine arts, and he told me, he's like, look, the only thing I learned from that bachelor's degree was the color theory. In reality, everything else is useless for what I'm doing, so I didn't need the degree.
Okay. Yeah.
And so for certain fields, especially in the more creative side of things, is education really
I mean,
needed?
look, if you're doing something creative, you gotta live.
Exactly. It has to be passionate.
It has to be like you got to sit down and get inspired by different things, and I'm the natural dude, man. I just
Yeah.
develop stuff naturally. You know,
So
I don't.
take,
yeah.
So take me through the creative process then. So what does it look like for you to say, I got a vibe for a beat? Do you have like a specific drink you drink, or do you pour out some champagne, or do you munch on some Cheetos? Like, what do you do?
So I like mafia movies. Like
Mafia
one of my
movies,
favorite,
okay.
like gangster movies. It's one of my favorites. So I honestly base my beats on every time like mafia movies.
Okay.
You know, like how they sound, violins.
Okay.
So sipping a little wine.
That's fair.
I'm gonna get a little, and then I'll sip on some wine and get to the beat. You know,
Yeah. What's your favorite mafia movie? Because I have my favorite movie of all time is a mafia movie, and it's The Departed.
Oh, okay.
That's like my favorite movie of all time. Yeah.
Mine has to be from like this is a storyline. Has to be Legend.
Yeah.
From that
That's a
Tom
good one.
Hardy one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Bro.
Mafia movies are awesome. They're
And,
kind of
and
my
like,
thing.
I mean, of course, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale. Those are
yeah.
all, those are classic.
you can't
Those- I don't
disrespect
even-
the
I don't even
Goodfellas,
wanna-
yeah.
I don't even want to put them in the list just how great they are.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
They're more legendary
They're
than
more,
they are.
yeah. See, stuff like Legend, dude, that stuff was nice. Yeah, the way he played two dudes
Yeah.
at the same time, you know? That
Impressive,
takes-
especially for, because Goodfellas. What's the name of it? I'm brain farting here.
The Bronx Tale?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. That came out. When did that come out?
That came like way,
Like
I don't
in
even know.
the 80s, right?
I want to say 80s, like
Yeah.
mid-80s.
So they were doing that on 80s technology. Have
Yeah.
you seen some of the movies from the 80s?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's crazy.
impressive.
It's pretty,
yeah.
it's pretty impressive. So him to do that is pretty crazy. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Legend is one of the best movies, though.
I would agree. That movie is fantastic.
I like how he just gets in the character, how he plays Ron.
Yeah.
And he's like,
You're like,
this is weird
But
dude.
I do like The Departed a little bit more for a lot of different reasons.
That's
sentimental.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo
right?
DiCaprio,
Okay, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
And Tom Hardy.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It's just a
I
stacked
don't like
crew.
forgetting about that movie.
It's just a stacked
Yeah.
crew. It's got like
got one of the best crews ever.
so good, and the plot twist at the end is just insane.
This shit is
Everyone
it's
just-
crazy as fuck.
Like, wait a second, who just died? Now who just died?
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's cool though. No, mafia movies are a vibe. I will agree.
Yeah.
Do you want to finish that up and I can pour you another one?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, sounds good. I'm not sure when last call is gonna hit, so we'll keep it ahead.
The cider is amazing though.
Thank you. It's the Blue Tape brand.
Blue Tape band.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, there you go.
I got the same water.
Yeah, Blue Tape water. I love that
Come
stuff.
on.
Pour that out for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to come down back to my bar anytime. We do have some guests that attend pretty regularly, so it's always good to see people back. Actually, look at that. That was last
Let's
call.
see, there you
so
go.
that'll be last drink. We'll finish that up.
There
No
you
rush
go.
though, obviously, but once we're done with that, we'll call it. I'm missing my rag to wipe it down. That's okay. Let's wipe it off real quick. Your last drink anyway.
House is full.
It is. We actually have a lot of people here. We normally don't have this many people in the bar. Again, I'm still new. I think you're my fourth weekend of being open, right?
Okay.
You're my fourth. You're my fourth customer, my fourth weekend, my fourth Sunday, right? But yeah, house is super full. We got guys playing in the darts. I've been advertising it though. I love when people come on and we have a live people here and playing darts and stuff like that. It's really fun. Do you play a lot of darts?
Not a lot, but if I see one,
you
shoot some.
You gotta play. You gotta play. Do you play any sports at all?
Sport. I used to do wrestling. In high
Oh,
school.
really?
Yeah,
Which
for
high school did you wrestle for?
Manzano.
Cool.
Manzano, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a military school actually before that.
Oh.
I actually wanted to do I actually wanted to go to the military way before, around age like 15. I don't know why. I think because my dad was in the military.
Yeah.
So I think, and then I just let it go. I don't know if that's.
So are you dual citizenship of India and America?
I was born and raised here.
Born and raised here.
Yeah.
So you don't have the citizen status in India then? Okay.
I visit.
Yeah. You
visit.
I was just curious because I wondered what the difference would be between Indian military and American military.
Pretty. I don't know. My dad always says a little soft here.
Indians a little softer?
No, they're soft here.
Oh,
the
really?
Marching though. That's it. The marching.
I was gonna say because like my perception of the military is kind of hardcore here.
No, definitely. Like the attitude, the marching is just a little weak here. My dad says that. He's like, the marching could be just a little better because over there they pick up their legs to the. If you can't put your knee doesn't go right here, that means you're not marching. Get off the line.
Wait, I don't think I can do that
Yeah, dude, it's like
at all.
Yeah. So that's why you have to make noise with your heels when it goes down. That's why. But that's it. But dude, the Marines here,
Insane.
no joke. My friend is in
insane.
the Marine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hear that. So every person I know in the Marines tells you not to go into the Marines.
Yeah, they always.
And then they're like, hoorah, the
Yeah.
Marines, but don't go to the Marines.
I don't know why they do that. I've always heard that. Even when I was wanting to go to the military, they're like, "Oh yeah, settle for Navy."
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
Navy's
I mean, I
coach.
was, but then they're like, don't go for the Marines. And the same people that said that are in the Marines.
Yeah, they're like, who are Marine?
Then they love it. And I'm
I
like,
think it's kind of like how like we talk crap about Albuquerque, but we're always like, yeah, Albuquerque.
okay,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? I think it's very similar to that. You know what I mean?
think. Or he's just looking out for me. He's like, yeah, you're not right. Yeah, you're not.
Who is right for that though? Like, I almost got recruited by National Guard. It would be Army National Guard. So it's not even Marines, it's the National Guard.
In the malls?
Yeah, it was in one of the malls. And the homeboy was like, hey, come talk to me. And I was about to like sign up and register because he was like, yeah, you only have to go to boot camp once. And after that, you work like 1 or 2 weekends a month and you get like a couple grand a month. It's pretty good. And I was
They
like,
make
that
it
sounds
sound
really good.
so easy.
It sounds really good. I'm like, what kind of
bro.
sign-on bonus? Woo.
Yeah. And they'll be like, yeah, you're gonna take trips, you're gonna travel, and that's where they like lean
They
you
get
in.
you
I'm like,
in.
dude, I love traveling.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Station me in Germany? Sure. And then
Yeah.
you get stationed in Iraq. And
Yeah, you're
nah.
like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, no. I definitely try to get. Yeah, some people try to recruit me all the time.
Yeah.
Like the malls. Hey, big man.
Yeah. Hey, come here. Come here. I was like, no, I'm not. Also, they have a very strict health code. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm asthmatic and I use glasses. So I was actually going to join up, and then I got disqualified for that.
For what? The glasses?
Yeah, because prescription, they don't. You can't use glasses when you're basic training.
Oh, wow.
I am asthmatic,
Okay.
like pretty bad asthmatic. Like allergies kind of kill me right now. So that disqualified me. And then it wasn't even like I was like suicidal or anything, but recently within the last year, I saw a mental health professional.
Okay.
As everyone should. Everyone
Yeah.
should see therapists at least once a year. It's a
For
healthy
sure.
practice,
You got to
right?
talk to someone.
But
Come on.
because of that, I got disqualified.
Okay, because I had glasses, but they never said anything. Well, because I have contacts in right now. But I
Contacts?
do wear glasses all the time.
I think it's because it was a bomb to bomb to bomb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're
there's
like-
like a multiple strikes where they're like, oh, oh.
My cousin, actually, this is funny. My cousin wanted to go to the police academy, and he said he's colorblinded.
Yeah.
And they didn't let him. And he drove all the way to Denver to do the test. And they were like, yeah, you colorblind.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That
But he
sucks.
wanted to do it so bad.
Dang, that sucks. That really sucks. So you have a history of military. Any of your current family active military in the U.S.?
No, they're all just restaurant owners.
Really?
Yeah, my family owns a restaurant here in Albuquerque.
Indian food, hopefully?
Indian food.
What place is it?
It's Taj Palace.
Yeah!
It's always like,
I've been there. I love Taj. That's like the Indian place here.
so now I know, I'll recognize you now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, my family owns it, but now my family, like, I'm talking uncles, they all have Indian restaurants here in Albuquerque. Like, there's one in Santa Fe, India House. That's one of my families.
That's cool.
Even in San Antonio, you go around, those 2 restaurants owned by my family. Yeah.
Did you grow up working in that restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that like being because that's kind of a stereotypical immigrant dream, right? You come in from a foreign country, you start your own business, which is often a restaurant because of cuisine differences, and your kids make the food, wash the dishes, wait the tables, bus, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like for you growing up?
I mean, my dad always said, like, do something better than me. He doesn't ever want me to get in the restaurant business ever. But it was nice. I learned a lot of things, you
Yeah.
know, in the restaurant, how to talk to people. I always like talking to people. So it's like, I like it. I liked it.
Absolutely.
I started working there pretty early, like 14, 15 years old. Yeah.
That's cool. So you probably do you think that you built up social skills that you use in your current life from that?
Definitely, yeah. There's some, yeah, there is, yeah.
Okay, that's super cool. Did you were you like paid part of it, or was it like part of the family and everything just went into the family?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, were you paid like a wage, like a
Oh,
salary?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
My dad always treated me like an employee.
Pros and cons, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're my son, but dude, come on.
Yeah,
But he always paid
lot
me
better.
always like equal. Like he always treated me like employee. That's the thing.
That's cool.
He never like said, "You're my son. You don't have to do it."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, you do it.
That's
you
your
should
job,
do
bus
it."
boy, you're mopping.
Low key, he
Yeah.
said, you'll learn a lot of things. You mean, yeah, and I did. I mean, I low key do want to open up restaurants in the future, but not yet.
Yeah.
In the future with my dad.
I mean, one of my ideas that I really want to do is I want to eventually open up a full, because this is a nice bar, right?
Yeah.
I want to open up like a full bar and have hire bartenders to be open not just Sunday, but like, every day. You know what I mean? That's kind of what my goal is. So I can understand the desire, because that form of entrepreneurship is just another level of creativity. Yeah. It's just like making music. It's low just key. Like making movies. Yeah. It's making business.
Yeah, low key. Yeah. I mean, I just take everything, like the business part. I just look at the creative process with it. Even if it's business, I always look for something creative.
Absolutely.
Building designs.
Architecture is creative. Yeah. Building a food menu that actually fits and works.
I have fun doing that. I still do that for my dad.
Yeah.
We still get together and make like menus, and I'll do it with him.
So are you proficient at cooking Indian food?
No, I don't cook. Dude, I'm the eater. I can't cook.
I need to go eat. Like, I haven't been in Taj Palace in a fat minute.
Yeah, come through, man. My brother knows how to cook. He's younger than me. He's very talented cooking.
I love Indian food. Now, I will say this. Indian food is the most likely to mess me up. It's just because of my diet and the way I grew up. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Like, people who come from not so, like, more white parts of America, right? The more whiter parts.
Yeah.
They come to New Mexico, they get the green chili, and it just wrecks them, right?
See, I'm Indian, and I don't like spicy food.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like Indian food's a different spice, though. Because I can handle, like, I eat ghost pepper sometimes. Like, ghost pepper with salsa.
Oh, okay.
But Indian spice is really hot to me.
It's, I mean, because they mix a bunch of stuff. That's the thing. Because in the curry itself, there's a sauce, and that has chili itself. And then after, when you say, I need a little bit more spicy, that's another, like, that's spicy. Yeah. We have this thing called the fall curry. Okay. And we actually make people sign a waiver before, because it's pretty fucking hot.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
At Taj Palace,
yes.
If you get the fall curry,
yes,
you have to sign a waiver because of how hot
How hot is it?
Because it could like melt your intestines.
We make it with our gloves. It's pretty crazy. Not a lot of people get it, but there's always regulars. There's always regulars that they know, and they're like, yeah, get the fall curry.
And they handle it?
They handle it. They pretty come out red out the bathroom, though.
I was gonna say, I would like eat it just for like the meme, you know what I mean? But holy cow. That's
and then
crazy.
They'll get the sauce on the side, just the fall sauce, and that's like just chili. And they'll just put that in the curry, and they'll just eat it. But they've always been red.
Yeah,
red.
It gets them.
And they're like, I'll ask them, good? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just sweating.
You're like, I'm not fine, but I like the not fine. That is insane. No, that's cool. All right. So that means I got to kick you out because it looks like we're closing. So go ahead and wrap up that drink. While you're wrapping up, though, I did want to tell you, I have a podcast regularly that I want to invite you to listen to. It's called the Let's Have a Drink podcast. It's on Spotify. It'll be on Apple Podcasts and eventually be on YouTube too. So make sure to check it out.
Well, definitely.
It's a passion of mine. So you create, that's what I create.
Thank you. I'll definitely check it out.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
I love for you to come to my bar. I appreciate you feeling my atmosphere. For the people who are here at the bar, how do they listen to your music, right? Because we have some guests here. So how do they listen to your music here at the bar? Like, where did we find you at? How do we find you?
Apple Music, Instagram, _Armaan _15. And they got a link on there with all the links, Apple Music. And just check
Spotify too.
Spotify, everything. Yeah, there's like a bunch of lists on there.
Heck yeah, no, that's awesome. I love how I went through. If I go through your Instagram, I'm able to find like I assume the songs that you did with Jeffrey Damas, the songs they did with Handro. So that's really cool. But I appreciate you stopping in, dude. We'll get you right at the door, but have a good one. I appreciate you coming in. It was good to meet you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one. See you later. Wow.